Good Morning Britain shared that it is not good news for Prime Minister Keir Starmer, with huge concerns for the Labour leader. More bad news came for Keir Starmer this morning. Good Morning Britain was discussing the latest news, when one of the ITV stars said that the UK Prime Minister was facing a huge problem and challenge. It comes as ministers are believed to be considering more changes to the controversial welfare bill, as they frantically try to save Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer from a defeat in the Commons, less than a year since he was elected. More than 120 Labour MPs have backed an amendment attempting to stop reforms in a major blow to the leading politician. Reporter Louisa James responded as Kate Garraway said that there are huge concerns for the PM's job. She said, "It is hard to overstate what a huge problem this is for Keir Starmer less than a year after coming into government with a big majority, now facing a huge challenge to his authority." She continued, "And the rebellion is showing no signs of slowing down." Reports of another 2 MPs have added their names to this amendment overnight, calling for these welfare proposals to be scrapped, and there seems to be conflicting views on what to do next. The reporter shared that Downing Street's current strategy is something of a halfway house and they are pressing ahead with this vote. Louisa then added that Angela Rayner hinted, last night, that some concessions will be introduced to win over the rebels. However, there have been reports that the concessions will be limited and specific. Louisa explained that there are several risks, including concessions being portrayed as weak or a U-turn. Especially if the government decides to pull or delay the bill altogether, which is apparently not exactly off the table, the reporter said. And then, there is the fact that there is a perception from some MPs that the Prime Minister just doesn't understand that more than a quarter of his party is unhappy with one of his major policies. When he was asked about this at the NATO summit in the Netherlands, he called it "noise is off."